It is Christmas Day. I've spent all day sleeping and sicky icky. Wait, what? Icky Bicky, you're so icky. Just the thought of thinking of you makes me oh so sicky. Yeah, I don't feel great. I've been in and out of sleep all day, and now I'm feeling that I'm not gonna be able to sleep all night because I'm not tired. Hopefully, the sick and the what is it? NyQuil will kick in and I'll get some sleep. But in the meantime, we gotta get some reading done. I can't find the book. Okay, so boom. I also have the Kindle version, and I'm kind of tempted to read on my Kindle because I got this fancy new gadget for Christmas where you can be lazy and just like click the pages. But I feel like I've been reading on my Kindle a lot lately, and I kind of want to feel the feeling of a physical book in my hand. New book smell. And look at this cute little bookmark that I got. So you basically just like, you put the little jingle bell part in the book like this, and then you close it over, and it's a bow. How cute is that? And how cute is this cover? Literally, this was a cover buy, but now I'm noticing that this is like the book of the season. I'm seeing it like everywhere. So, what is this book about, you may be asking? Or maybe not, because I just said this book was all over the internet. But basically, my good sis Story has to temporarily move to Crinkletown because her aunt Cindy broke her hip and she has to come take care of her. So while she's there, she gets bamboozled into entering the town crinkle competition, which is basically who can be the most Christmassy in the town. And while she's there, she encounters her neighbor who is Coal Black. Yeah, I know. Coal Black and Storyteller. So, Storyteller and Coal Black. Cole is, what's the word? He is the Grinch, basically. He's Grumpus number one, like just grumpy pants. So, obviously, this is gonna give like grumpy sunshine trope, I think. What the description says is that he thinks that she's gonna win this competition over his dead body. So he enters the competition as well and tries to win. But then somehow they get themselves into this situation where, in order to like prove that he's like not the town Grinch anymore, he has to act like she has stolen his heart, and she somehow finds herself in a position that she also has to do that too. So that could be like a totally wrong description, but that's what I'm picking up from this description. So it's giving fake dating, which is one of my favorite tropes if done well. Okay, friends, I have made it to chapter 4, and I have some thoughts already. First and foremost, all the character names in here I think are hilarious. Like, it is, I like that it's kind of giving like like it doesn't take itself seriously as a book. Everything are like very much nods to like Who's from Whoville and stuff like that. Obviously Aunt Cindy, and then Cole's best friend is Atlas Maxheimer, but they call him Max, so like the dog. And I don't really get the sister's name, Taryn Taylor. Taryn Taylor. Like, it's sounding familiar, but like it's not coming to me. Anyways, Aunt Cindy, Cindy Lou Who, um, just little things here and there. There was another one, but I forgot. Something to do with the Who's. I like the Christmas vibes. I think it's kind of funny. And we also get the chapter where like there's these little like parts in the beginning of the story that's like this narrator, and Cole kind of like breaks the fourth wall and is like complaining to the narrator about how he's narrating. So that's kind of cute. It's giving like a silly, goofy Christmas movie. No romance yet, except for like her thinking that he's like kind of attractive. I just don't want to be annoyed by that. I just really truly hope that she doesn't take it in an annoying direction, because I hate when it's like, I hate everything about you, but you're so hot. We'll see. I will say that it is kind of like building up very slowly. Like thus far, like she's just moved in and then they had like one interaction, and we're already like four chapters in. So now I understand why this book is like 465 pages. Also, I was surprised and kind of happy to see that there's art in the book. I don't know if there's any more, but that was fun and different and exciting.
Good morning to you. My second pair of PJs, and I think the last PJ shirt that I own. So let's hope we finish this book today because I can't keep the PJ vibes going. Also, one fun thing that I discovered is that when I inevitably lose my bookmark in bed, all I have to do is just like hop around, and then you hear the little bell ringing, and I can find my bookmark. How satisfying is that? Okay, so I made it to the 100-page mark, 118 to be exact, and I'm like having a good time, but I'm not having a great time. Um, I like the fact that it's like quirky, silly, goofy, like it almost feels like you are in like a Grinchy type movie that doesn't take itself very seriously. But then the characters like curse or something, and it just like pulls me out of it completely because I'm like, wait, what? Something here does not belong. And that's the tea. But I will say that I do like the, I guess, competitive nature of the story, not so much the romance, which hasn't really like in its defense, like it hasn't really like developed much. However, right now it's really just her finding him attractive. And I just that gives me the ick because I don't want it to be physical attraction. Like I want y'all to fall in love, love. You know what I mean? Like not just with each other's bodies. Let's hope that doesn't happen. That being said, we are getting a bit of, I don't want to say found family because they're already family, but it's just like family bonding time. So we'll accept that. We also got book mail, and it's like staring me in the face so bad. So I'm just gonna open it while I talk to you guys. Even though I don't really have much else to say, like Max is the main character's best friend. I think it's supposed to be like this witty, adds like the funny aspect, like he's supposed to be like the funny sidekick. I just don't find him funny at all. Like not even like laugh in your head funny. I don't think it's like corny where I'm like, oh, I hate this, but he's just not really giving what he needs to give, I think. And look how beautiful this book is. I'm obsessed. This is Daisy Hate's second book in the Magnolia Park series. And I give Magnolia Parks 5 stars. And instead of buying the entire series, I'm being well behaved and buying them one at a time as I read them. So this will be next on that journey. All right, let's get back to Crinkle Town. Oh, oh! I remembered the Who reference. It's Cindy's last name. Her last name is Lewis, so Cindy Lewis is supposed to be a nod to Cindy Lou Who. And also, I think that the sister Taryn may be like Taryn Taylor is supposed to be a play on Tarantino. There's also the Love Mark movies, which are definitely supposed to be Hallmark movies. So that is, I think, my favorite part so far of the book. It's just like seeing those little like nods to the holiday stuff. I will say this book is giving holiday vibes, like heavy, heavy holiday vibes. Is probably my favorite thing about it so far.
Wow, sunset by my house is always so nice. Anyways, I am 198 pages into this book. Not even halfway because it's like a 500-page book, which is bananas to me. But we now are introducing a fake dating trope. And I don't know how I feel about it. Like, normally, I am a huge fan of fake dating, but it just feels like the fact that we got through so much of this book and now you're introducing like a major trope that was in the back of the book. Usually, the back of the book, everything that is described there happens within the first 100 pages of a book. I don't know how I feel about this. I think that even though like I am having a good time, I think it is like a fun book. Even Max is like, I wouldn't say that I like him per se, but he's just like growing on me a little bit, whereas like I'm not like so annoyed by him. But overall, I just think that this book is going by like way too slowly. You know, this could have been like each competition or whatever could have been like one chapter each. I don't know. I don't know. Also, like I fear that my my concerns were valid where like these characters like they hate each other so much that the only thing they really have going so far is the fact that they're like physically attracted to each other, and other than that, now this like fake dating trope, which I'm assuming is going to cause some like forced proximity. Not gonna lie, I feel like this can get annoying very quickly. It is just the pace of the story thus far is very slow. I will say that. And I just don't understand what it is with these romance books being like more than 400 pages. It's bananas. 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 I lift my feet off the ground. You spin me around. You make me crazier, crazier. I feel like you can feel my hair getting crazier as the vlog progresses. It's just getting like bigger. Okay, friends, it's oddly satisfying to pick up this book and just like hear it jingle. It gives me Christmas spirit. I don't know. I I feel like I've realized what it is about this book. The characters are flat. I'm sorry, I had to say it. It's not that I'm not enjoying the book. It's just that like Story is a Lovemark movie editor, and that's mentioned like maybe two times in total. And other than that, she doesn't really have any other personality traits other than the fact that she is being guilted into doing the crinkle competition because she loves her Aunt Cindy. And she finds Cole annoying ish and also good looking. Then Cole, he has a little bit more to him. He works at a reindeer farm and he is a little grumpy pants, and he doesn't leave his house because his mom and his dad were unalived in a car accident. And that's literally his whole personality. Like, he's just grumpy, doesn't leave his house, has one friend, and honestly, he's not even that grumpy. And they even say it in the book, like, oh, you spent your whole life at home, now all of a sudden because she's here, you're leaving your house. It's just odd behavior to me. Very odd. So I think that's what's missing. Like, it felt like something was missing. I think it's that these characters like just don't really have that many like qualities to them. It's very unfortunate indeed. Also, I'm gonna read the back of the book to you because I just realized that I did not read the whole thing. It says, every Crinkle in Crinkle town celebrated Christmas a lot, but Coal Black on Whistler Lane unfortunately did not. As his fellow citizens decorate their quaint town, brimming with carols and glad tidings, Cole wants nothing more than to hibernate the winter away. But his dreary plans are thwarted when his Christmas nemesis, Story Taylor, moves in next door to care for her Aunt Cindy. Immediately, the new neighbor turns his life into a real nightmare before Christmas, especially when she decides to enter the town Christmas crinkle competition in honor of Cindy, and better yet, Story is determined to win. Over Cole's dead body, she will. With help from his friend Max, Cole decides to enter the competition as well to beat Story at her own game by pretending that his hometown Grump's heart has grown 3 sizes this season and he's fallen for the girl next door. And unfortunately for Story, she has to follow his lead to have a chance at the Christmas Crinkle title. But the competition isn't the only thing that heats up. Cole and Story's fake relationship becomes very real, and before they know it, they're attempting to hide it from Aunt Cindy. Things get complicated, the competition gets tough, and all it takes is one single night for someone to steal it all. Doesn't that feel like they just summarized the whole entire book instead of giving you like a little glimpse? Like, I was saying that usually the back of the book happens in the first like 100 pages, and I am 245 pages in, and that last little paragraph about them getting together hasn't happened yet, which makes me think it's gonna happen within like these next like 100 pages, and then there's only 100 pages left in the book. Like, that's just a summary. That's weird. So I needed to get out of the house because I've been sick for like 2 days and have been home for 2 days straight without leaving, which is also kind of weird because now that I think about it, I'm like, what have I been doing besides reading this book? Nothing. Literally just reading this book. And it has taken me 2 whole days of that and like going in and out of sleep. But I guess I needed the sleep because I've been feeling a little bit sicky. And I went out and mailed out some books that I sold on my Pango. If you are interested in purchasing some used, very new looking books, check out my Pango bookshop. And that being said, I sat at the coffee shop and like literally you could see in my face how grossed out I was by this book. The things that I witnessed with my eyeballs. Y'all. Okay? I don't even want to talk about the nasty things these people did with a candy cane in a reindeer barn. Like, that is not the spirit of Christmas. You ruined Christmas. Anyways, I'm like so close to the end of this book. So close. I don't know where I am chapter wise because this is oh my gosh. There's art about it. Oh, I'm traumatized. Oh my Lanta. Yeah. Okay, according to my calculations, I'm exactly 103 pages into finishing this book, and let's hope I get through it quick. I'm enjoying myself less in this part of the book. I feel like the premise has started to get a little bit like complicated. I mean, I understand it, but it's like unnecessarily complicated. So now that they're together, and this is back of the book stuff, by the way, I'm not ruining anything, which is annoying. But they're basically together, but for the sake of the town, they're pretending. Wait, what? So, for the basis of the town, they're together, but for the basis of her family, they're still fake together and still hate each other, but they're actually real together. And they're just pretending to have a rivalry. So it just like confusion. Anyways, 100 pages, baby. We got this. Hopefully, there's no more candy cane stuff because I just cannot even. On the bright side, I ordered some stuff on the interwebs, which is what I've been unboxing while I go through this. I'm kind of sad that it came after Christmas because, would have been fun throughout Christmas, but there's always next Christmas, right? I got these. I think this was Katie Haring bookmark or Regina, one of the two. Mean Girls, you know the vibes. And then I got I'm Just a Better Person When There's a Christmas Tree in My Living Room. Cute! And then, of course, Love Light Farms bookmark. Love Light Farms ticket bookmark, which was so far my favorite holiday book of this season, of this year. Not ever. My favorite holiday book ever is In Holidays by Christina Lauren. Love that book. And then if I could get this open. I got this pothos plant with Christmas lights. I got a little free library with Christmas lights also. And I got this Merry Bookmas Christmas shelf, which I wanted to decorate my Kindle with this stuff. I'm going to do it anyways. Christmas decor stays up until February, so I'm doing it. Woo! We did it. We finished. I feel like I've been reading this book for like ever. And also, I was just holding off on taking a shower because my hair is starting to feel crunchy. I don't know why. But I just felt like I needed to finish this book. Anyways, final thoughts. I feel like I gave you most of the thoughts. Obviously, like, hello, a whole half an hour video on this, but I ended up giving it 4 stars, closer to like a 3.75. I did end up having a good time. I like the Christmas vibes of it. Like, this was a very, very Christmassy book. I like that it was like unique, and I like that it kind of mirrored How the Grinch Stole Christmas and that kind of vibe, and like, with like Cole being like the grumpy one and his name being Cole Black. It goes, and then the best friend's name is Max, like the dog. The man's best friend is a dog. Like, a lot of things just kind of like went together that I really enjoyed. So we'll give it points for uniqueness. However, the word crevices came up way too often for my liking. I'm scarred for life about candy canes, and why? What's the reason? So yeah. Thank you for watching. Thank you for making it this far. If you did, leave me 3 Christmas emojis in the comments. I will see you all when I see you next. Make sure to hit that like button and that subscribe button if you want to hit the fam. What? If you want to join the fam. Bye.